Hello there, Tick fans. It's me, Ash at Talking Ticks. Hope we're all well. So have we all calmed down from this mess? What happened yesterday? Um, yeah, let's get into the game. An absolute madness of a game. The complete opposite from the game at Wigan versus Doncaster, where we hammered him off the pitch 3-0. And it seemed like it was Doncaster's turn to take the revenge with obviously leading 3-0. 2-0 at half time, and then obviously them scoring another goal just into the second half. So looking at the formation, changed it up a little bit. So we had a 3-4-2-1. Sadie coming back in, Wright dropping to the bench, and of course two new players, which was goal scorer number 1 Taylor and goal scorer number 2 Moxon. So Owen Moxon, who's joined us on loan from Stockport. These guys chipping in the goals, which is great, and Wright, when he came off the bench, got one as well. I think Moxon should have had 2, to be fair, but I think Wright just pipped him for that other one. So going in, Wigan conceding early, then another one, half time 2-0. To be honest, if you wasn't at the game and you've seen the highlights, it could have been a lot more. Doncaster should have had this game closed off by half time. Sam keeping us in the game as usual, as he's done all season. So yeah, then a bit of a comeback seemed on. That was after the absolute shambles of Doncaster's third goal. If you saw the goal itself, you'll see at one point Ameson was down on the floor trying to head the ball back towards his net. And then Doncaster getting the third goal. But then up stepped Taylor, banging in his first goal for Latics, which was great. Obviously a striker scoring a goal from, I think, just outside of the box. And then 2 goals. The equaliser coming the 87th minute. So you never know. 7 minutes injury time. We could have had another one, and it would have been a great comeback. Not a lot of teams come back from 3-0 down to draw 3-3. Now, although it's a point away from home, and from the first 60 minutes of absolute shambles of football, we managed to get something out of this game, which obviously most Tick fans are happy about. But of course, it's the other questions now. What's going on? We're 1 point above relegation. We're just dropping down and down, and it doesn't seem like the club's doing anything. With no news as of today, which is Sunday, if Ryan Lowe's gonna depart. Probably 90% of the fans have had enough. They want to see him gone. Certain comments, the way his football is presented, the tactics, the formation, it's not working. And myself, as a fan, home and away games, cup games, I've seen enough. And I want them to make a decision. But the club might feel different. They might decide to stick with him to the end of the season. Of course, he's still got another 2 years on his contract. And the way we've kind of been keeping our hands in the pocket so far, is it a case if they're not going to pay him out of his contract and stick with him, despite if we get relegated to League 2. So, yeah. Fingers crossed for all the Tick fans as well as myself. There's a decision made. Maybe it's not made today, tomorrow. It could be made after the Wickham game on Tuesday or our next home game on Saturday. We'll find out. So little bits of other news. Arsenal tickets go on sale Monday at 11 o'clock. That's for fans with over 700 points, I believe. And then obviously the stages as it's go on, which a lot of us want to go to the Arsenal game, but if it's anything like the start of yesterday's game, Arsenal probably put 10 past us, which I hopefully is not the case. It's a good away day, and not a lot of fans have been to the new Arsenal stadium, so Hopefully the tickets sell well, depending on what's going on at the club at the minute. So, yes, of course, we'll see you again Wednesday after the Wycombe result. Maybe there's some news, maybe not. We'll see how we go on. Of course, the fans sticking behind the players. We know the players have got the ability, as we saw yesterday, coming from 3 goals down. It's just the other side of the things we need to get sorted out first. So, of course, believe and up the ticks. See you next week.